Whether it be in the rehearsal hall or before a concert, a session with the University of Maine singers always begins like this. As the day's stress dissolves from muscle and mind, the vocal cords are warmed up to prepare for a vigorous workout.
And sigh.
Now, anyone who has been a part of singers over the past decade and a half would say that there is something wrong with this picture, and indeed there is. For the first time in 15 years, the conductor, Dr. Dennis Cox, is missing. For years, Dr. Cox has been searching for just the right conductor to take his place while on sabbatical. Richard Nickerson, choral director for Wyndham High and UMaine class of '86, turned out to be the conductor that ended that search.
Conducting the University Singers has just been a wonderful experience for me. It's a very unique group of students, and they're very positive, very supportive. And I was a little nervous coming in. I mean, to follow someone like Dr. Cox, you know, when he first asked me, my thought was, you'd have to be crazy to take that. Why would I want to come and fill in for you? I mean, he's so widely respected. And to fill in for him is big shoes to fill.
I will dictate that. With you, stay in and really bite down on that.
Each year, Singers offers 64 select positions to University of Maine students. These students represent diverse backgrounds, and traditionally only 40% of the group is comprised of music majors.
The University Singers is a group which is more than musical. We have provided, I think, a sort of a safe home, a refuge for those folks that have come to, well, I have to be reminded that in a state that has primarily a rural component like Maine, believe it or not, living in Orono is the largest town for many of our students. And these students, their first year often have to find a niche. And I try to, as quickly as possible, get the people in the group who have been there before to include the new students and make them feel a part of the bigger picture.
My whole college experience is practically in this room. All my friends that I made in college, the close ones, were all part of this group. And it was really the most challenging thing I ever did.
Each March, the singers tour throughout the Northeast in an effort to recruit future singers and to represent the arts at the University of Maine. This year, the group performed 14 concerts in 5 days as they traveled throughout New England. To bring you a sample of this tour, we joined the University Singers for day one.
It's really important to me to come out and touch at least one person in every performance. If you go out to a school and you can see someone's eyes and they're smiling at you, maybe looking embarrassed because you're smiling at them, but you know that they're going to think about that later on, and it's an exciting feeling besides being on stage singing.
The University Singers try to portray the most positive image they can about the university, realizing that when we tour, to many places, we are the University of Maine. We are the only connection some people have to the University of Maine or to the music department. And we recognize that responsibility and take it very seriously.
We have a very good music department here, and it's outside of New England. It's not very well known, I don't think, as far as the University of Maine is usually thought of as an agricultural school or as an engineering school. But I think the music department is one to be rivaled with.
The final stop of the day was at Halldale High for an evening performance which gave the group a few hours to relax and unwind. Each night, the singers stay with local host families. This particular evening was organized by the Maine Alumni Group in Augusta. Host families, or tour moms and dads as they are affectionately referred to by the singers, put on a potluck supper for the group. Evening concerts are more formal, and although tired, the group prepared to look and sound its best for the concert that had packed the auditorium.
Troubles away. Let's rock, rock till the dawn of the day. Let's rock, rock house is ready to roll.
So I know there are a lot of alumni here tonight that know this song. I'm talking about that famous song from Lewis Carroll's Through the Looking Glass by Sam Pottle, Jabberwocky. All alumni who know this, come on down.
Came whiffing through the tulgey woods.
It's probably been the reason, one of the things that keeps you going, and I think most people can say that. No matter how tough the times are, you can walk in at 3:10, 5 days out of the week, and you know that you're going to get a hug and a smile from at least 1 out of 64 people. It's a lot of energy and a lot of love.